Are you and your spouse or partner aligned on your retirement plans? Have you had conversations with your adult children or perhaps your aging parents or others close to you about your retirement plans? My name is Alan Spector, this is Keith Lawrence, and we're the authors of Your Retirement Quest, 10 Secrets for Creating and Living a Fulfilling Retirement. Over the next few minutes, we're going to help you think about answering those questions for yourself, give you some suggested next steps, and reveal one of the secrets that we learned as we've interviewed successful retirees over time.
How many of you really look forward to having difficult conversations, like the conversation you need to have with your boss, or your spouse, or one of your kids? I don't think very many of us do, and as a result of that, we have a tendency to avoid them. In retirement, that can cause some real problems. So what are some of these difficult conversations in retirement that we have a tendency to avoid? Well, first of all, if both of you are working, who's going to retire first? Not the easiest discussion to have. Secondly is, are we going to stay here or are we going to move somewhere else? Which gets into having a conversation with your kids. That was true in my case. Third is, what are we going to do? Are we going to get up every morning, have breakfast together? It's amazing how many spouses have reminded us in seminars, I married him for sickness and health, but not for lunch every day. So what is your day going to look like? These are just a few of the tough conversations you need to have. And you put yourself at risk if you avoid them. You need to tackle the conversation, but it starts with one, having a vision of what you would like your retirement to look like, and then your spouse having a vision of what his or her retirement looks like, but then importantly is a joint vision and plan for what retirement needs to look like. That's what's missing, and that's a weak link in many people's retirement.
So what we suggest is that you take a look at our website, yourretirementquest.com, and you'll find on there the complete list of what we call the crucial conversations. What are the questions that you should be asking yourself and each other about moving forward with your retirement plan? You can also get some insight about how to manage these conversations and again reach the both individual and joint plan that Keith was referring to in our book, Your Retirement Quest. So what's the secret that we learned? After talking to many successful retired couples, what we found is that retirement is a team effort. It's not just each individual going off on his or her own and deciding when to retire and what to do in retirement, but to have that conversation together. So figure out who your team is and do the planning together. Join our retirement conversation in Facebook on Your Retirement Quest on our Facebook group. And we look forward to continuing this conversation with you in the future.